from experience, and experience is. Average minds discuss events. Weak minds discuss people. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we should listen more than we say. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality. If they spit at you behind your back, it means you're ahead of them. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. Write your sad times in sand. Write your good times in stone. We take greater pains to persuade others that we are happy than endeavoring to think so ourselves. I can't give you a surefire formula for success, but I can give you a formula for failure. Try to please everybody all the time. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. Be silent, or let thy words be worth more than silence. Small-minded people blame others. Average people blame themselves. The wise see all blame as foolishness. The longer we dwell on our misfortunes, the greater is their power to harm us. 3 things never come back: time, word, and opportunity. Therefore, do not waste time, choose words, and do not miss the opportunity. What the caterpillar calls the end, the rest of the world calls a butterfly. Steel your sensibilities, so that life shall hurt you as little as possible. The 2 most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. Many people take no care of their money till they come early to the end of it, and others do just the same with their time. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. If you hate, then you have been defeated. Talking without thinking is like shooting without aiming. Forget injuries. Never forget kindness. How many things would you attempt if you knew you could not fail? A fool is known by his speech, and a wise man by silence. The reason so many people never get anywhere in life is because when opportunity knocks, they are out in the backyard looking for 4-leaf clovers. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. There is no crime greater than having too many desires. There is no disaster greater than not being content. There is no misfortune greater than being covetous. It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable. Do something every day that you don't want to do. This is the golden rule for acquiring the habit of doing your duty without pain. Some people die at 25 and aren't buried until 75. A false friend and a shadow attend only while the sun shines. Too many people spend money they haven't earned to buy things they don't want, to impress people that they don't like. Don't repeat their mistakes. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. Never discourage anyone who continually makes progress, no matter how slow, even if that someone is yourself. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. We have two lives, and the second begins when we realize we only have one. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. Wealth is like seawater. The more we drink, the thirstier we become. And the same is true of fame. Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. Don't bite off more than you can chew, because nobody looks attractive spitting it back out. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions. He who has a why to live for can bear almost any how. Try not to become a man of success. Rather, become a man of value. Only two things we'll regret on deathbed: that we are little loved and little traveled. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. I'm an old man, and I have known a great many troubles, but most of them never happened. Man conquers the world by conquering himself. Boastful speeches are the first sign of weakness, and those who are capable of great things keep their mouths shut. Love your enemies, for they tell you your faults. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. Never buy a thing seduced by its cheapness. Such a thing, in the long run, will cost you dearly. Friends are the siblings God never gave us. Thou shouldst eat to live, not live to eat. The things hardest to bear are sweetest to remember. Always acknowledge fault frankly. This will throw those in authority off guard and give you an opportunity to make a choice. If a man empties his purse into his head, no one can take it from him. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. The person attempting to travel two roads at once will get nowhere. By all means, marry. If you get a good wife, you'll become happy. If you get a bad one, you'll become a philosopher. Someone despises me. That's their problem. Buy land. They're not making it anymore. Better to remain silent than be thought a fool than to speak out and remove all doubt. He who is satisfied with his lot is rich. Smart people learn from everything and everyone. Average people from their experiences. Stupid people already have all the answers. The first rule is to keep an untroubled spirit. The second is to look things in the face and know them for what they are. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. Every day is a bank account, and time is our currency. No one is rich, no one is poor. We've got 24 hours each. The noble person uses things. The lesser man is used by things. The oldest, shortest words, yes and no, are those which require the most thought. Always forgive your enemies because nothing annoys them so much. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. Lessons in life will be repeated until they are learned. A leader leads by example, not by force. None can be free who is a slave to and ruled by his passions. I think there is only one quality worse than hardness of heart, and that is softness of head. Iron rusts from disuse. Water loses its purity from stagnation. Even so does inaction sap the vigor of the mind. Opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work. The disease of men is that they neglect their own fields and go to weed the fields of others. Rest satisfied with doing well, and leave others to talk of you as they please. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. A man can never have too much red wine, too many books, or too much ammunition. Life did not intend to make us perfect. Whoever is perfect belongs in a museum. Money is a terrible master, but an excellent servant. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. A man is never as big as when he is on his knees to help a child. A man who suffers before it is necessary suffers more than is necessary.